Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another LMH Mastery Live. This week, today, I have a very special theme on healing and the concept of you getting ready to do that. You know, it might seem a bit counterintuitive because who doesn't want to be healed? And you might think as well that that's it. Like it happens and you'll be okay. You have everything that you want. You can feel alive. And there are some steps behind that, before that, because we haven't been in a state of healed humans or healed person or a healed creature of the universe for a very long time. There are years um, past us, behind us, that have brought us a lot of baggage. And that baggage has taken up a lot of space in our inner being, in our thoughts, in our mind, in our habits, in our day-to-day activities. And when you take the decision, when you want to be healed in any aspect of your life, there are, in my opinion, and what I've experienced, there are two steps. There are two crucial steps. First, you need to get rid of all the negativity, of all the baggage, of all the bad stuff that has brought you down, that has been accumulating inside of you. And you need to get ready for that. In what way? Well, let's see. The first system that our bodies, the first system that takes some kind of a hit would be the nervous system, our mind. When you decide to want to be healed, to want to get better, and the first step is to remove that baggage, that trauma, those past experiences that have only kept you in place. When you want to remove that, it is important to understand that you need to get your mind ready, your nervous system. You need to get it ready. In what way? In some mindfulness practices, mindful breathing as well, because as soon as layers of baggage start to peel off, you might feel a sense of withdrawal, and your mind will always, the first tendency is always to cling to what is familiar, and what has been familiar up until that point of your decision to get better. What has been familiar is carrying this baggage, carrying this trauma, carrying the bad events, the bad, let's say, all of the bad stuff that happened to you. So the mind will cling to that. And you need to get ready with some healing practices, some practical activities to do in order for your nervous system, in order for your mind to be able to let that go in a in the most softest way possible, if that's achievable. And it's quite important to understand that even though the nervous system is the first one who might sense this kind of withdrawal, there are three other important systems in our body that need to be prepared for this removal of the bad energies, of the trauma of the past. And the other system that you need to prepare for this removal is the immune system. And why do I say that? Our bodies, when they store this kind of baggage that is not aligned with us, that's been imposed on us, as soon as you start to remove those layers, the immune system will start to recalibrate and will have more power to start to deal with actually the microorganisms that might have been um, like taking residence in your body and being hidden. So as soon as the immune system starts to wake up, it will start to flush out all the bacteria, the viruses that might have been hidden, that might have been the cause of your fatigue, or maybe some skin issues, or maybe some respiratory issues. And the immune system needs a good support, needs a good readiness for that process to take place. And you can take care of that through supplements, through going out in nature, if it's possible to go out to the sea, taking up some sun in the morning sun, because that's the one that's beneficial for you. The vitamins, the vitamin D and vitamin C as well. These are all tools to support your immune system in this process of removal, so you won't feel that need to cling to something that's familiar but it's not beneficial to you. And the other system that needs to be prepared for this is the respiratory system as well. For me, that was very interesting. My respiratory system, my throat would get very sick in a way every time that I wanted to shift into another gear, every time that I wanted to level up. I would get sick. Like basically, I would just get sick because I took the decision to remove what was not beneficial for me, or what was not serving me, and I didn't quite get ready. I didn't quite prepare my body for that removal in order to embrace the new things that would come. So I would get a lot of throat infections. And the last time that happened to me, like I just decided like this is it. I'm aware now that my body has been for all these years has been exposed to some bad stuff, and every time that I want to remove that, it needs the support. In my case, the respiratory system. I do some nebulizations with the redox molecules, and I truly that truly supports my airways when I want, when there's a process of removing the bad in our inner being. And the other system that's really important, and it was affecting me as well in a lesser way, is the digestive system. We actually know today that there's a tight relation between the intestines and the brain. And so it makes sense, as I said, the first system that would go through some changes would be the nervous system. And it's interconnected with the digestive system. And you need to prepare it for for the changes that might come, for the removal of the traumas, for the removal of the bad habits, for the removal of the um, not beneficial programming and everything that has kept you down. The digestive system also needs that support, and you can start removing the processed food from your diet. That might be the most available step for you to take before starting to think about supplements, probiotics, prebiotics, and all of that. And that's a more accessible step for you to take to remove all the processed food as much as it's possible for you. And this is like the first level of wanting or needing to get ready to receive the healing, the removal of everything that has held you back, the removal of trauma, and this implies supporting the nervous system, your immunity, your lungs, your airways, and your digestive system. And the second part comes, well, you might say, well, I'm ready. I flushed out all the bad stuff, and now I'm ready to receive it. So we need to understand that when we remove all of that that baggage has had a place in us. That baggage has had its own mm, house in a way for several years, depending on what you go through. And once the baggage is gone, well, the space is still there. And you might start to feel um, a bit sad, a bit nostalgic, because you have now these beautiful places inside of you that have been through a lot, that have just removed and flushed out all the negativity and the trauma. And what do you do with yourself? Because you, as I said, you might start to feel empty and nostalgic because that baggage has been a part of you for a very long time. And how do you get ready for this second step of the healing? Patience and kindness and love to yourself. It's trusting that you've taken the right steps for you. It's trusting that you have been aligning with what you want, with how you want to be, with the goodness in the world. And you just need to give it the time for those places to be recalibrated in order to receive the good that you want to manifest and the good that you pray for. And well, it might sound just easy when I say it, it takes time. And you need to be patient. You need to, little by little, day by day, infuse this kindness to yourself because the healing process is a long process for many of us. We've been through a lot over the years. It's only natural that would take some time to complete all of the steps needed in order to get healed. And it's a beautiful journey. I've been on this journey. I'm still on it, and I still learn day by day new things. It was just like the other day that I was waking up and I didn't have any important stuff to do in the day. It was just like very casual day, and some thoughts were starting to creep in, like, are you not going to be productive, or how does this come? And I just stopped them in their track. There's a nice technique that you can do. You can actually, when you observe yourself having these thoughts, you can actually take a step back, a physical step back, and just breathe and count to five. And you'll see that you will recalibrate yourself and remind yourself that this is a journey and it takes patience, it takes kindness, and it takes love for yourself in order to do it. And to be ready to receive the healing means all of this. I trust that you do have in yourself all the skills and the understanding to start to put into practice little by little everything that you need in order to get to the healing that you desire. And if it resonates with you, I'd be happy and content to have a call and to explain to you more how I can help in that journey of yourself. Check out the website at the end of the video and let me know if it resonates with you. I'd really like to have a call. This has been the insight for today, and I'm grateful for you for having you here and listening to me. Have a great day, have a great week, and see you next time. Bye.